Hey guys, welcome back to the 415 podcast with your girls, Miss B. Boop.
And Kita.
Hey girl,
Hey,
what you doing?
never listened to this podcast.
What podcast?
The 415 podcast.
Yeah!
And,
With Miss B.
and Kita.
Oil. I got you. So somebody said yours
Y'all know, when
was fresh.
y'all know when I got mine. She said she was making it for her coworker.
What's up, guys? How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Hey, 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 hey. Ow.
Happy
Wow.
August. Happy August, y'all. The 8th month. What does number 8 mean? Come on, new. Hello. You better get this. You better get this. It's today, August 1st. I like when new months start on the first month. You heard me the first month, on the first day of the week or Sunday, whatever. I love that.
Mhm.
So, what are we talking about today? Y'all know it's been like Olympics week, so a lot of people have been tuned in, a lot of people not, some people boycotted. I'm like, at first I was like, I'm gonna watch track and field, but then I was like, I really don't feel like staying up late. So I really watch. I get my highlights on Twitter.
I haven't watched either.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's more so I'm not really committed to the Olympics this year. Like, Simone being out, like saying that I wouldn't watch it because of that, but Simone being out, the time is just messing me up for some reason. Because when the events that I would want to watch, they are being done while we're sleeping. So it's kind of like I don't want to watch it. And then you get an update on your phone when you wake up. Oh, Simone them pulled out. Like, when the fuck did this happen? So now I gotta go and watch and see what. Like, I don't want to watch it. Right. And you done told me about it already. Like, forget it. Just don't even pay attention to it. Like, it is what it is. Unless I stay up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, which I can't because I work. Even though whatever.
Yeah, I think part of my not watching, because I am a track head. I did run, sprint. Exactly. Straight track star, got mad medals to prove, mad plaques to prove. Okay. But yeah, I think for me, like when the whole Sha'Carri thing went down, because I was literally banking on seeing her race, because her being at that time being the fastest woman in the US. Like that was so dope to me because I love seeing USA and Jamaica. I love that competitive, streak. I like that. But her, doing what she did and having to be, disqualified and suspended and all that stuff kind of just dang. To me, it was no competition. Like I get it. Like Jamaica had a whole sweep. Congratulations to y'all. But in my mind, I'm just like,
Black girl man still.
Yes, it has nothing against, Jamaica at all, but it's just like, to me, when I'm watching a race, I love when it's like this. It's like.
That's when your heart be racing. You be racing when I'm like,
yes.
You start breathing like.
Right. And and to go back what I was doing, because a lot of times I forget that this is audio. So what I was saying is like when, the runners are neck and neck, I love that moment in a race. In a sprint at that. The 100 meters is really short.
Very short.
Really fast. So you really got to be watching the power behind the women and the men coming out those blocks. Like if you don't have power coming out the blocks, you're already left behind. It's all about driving force, like getting those knees high and like boating out. Like you got to be the first when that gun hit, boom, and you out. So those are the things I'm looking for. I'm looking for, the underdogs that people are like, oh, they all the way in the back. And then they literally like moving. They moving. Then it's like, move. Oh, you better get it. So it just brings me back to running in high school, you know, running in junior high, you know, running in college. It's just, yeah. So I just was sad that it wasn't a lot of competition this year. And I get it, you know, a lot of people didn't really feel like, you know, doing it, and probably had like the biggest thing now is like the mental health part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if y'all didn't know, it's not Tokyo 2021. It's still Tokyo 2020. You know, obviously they probably had contracts in place where they couldn't postpone it, you know, to change it to be the 2021 because
it happens every 4 years.
Exactly, it's every 4. So they still had to they still had to train last year so that they would be ready. But yeah,
some people liked it that they got extra training, and some people don't, because it was like, oh, I was ready to go, and people that needed that time was like, yes,
right.
You know, I wasn't prepared. You know, it's getting me ready to be.
Because I think Gabby Thomas, don't quote me, but I felt like she had an injury.
That's the runner, 400 meter.
Yeah, the hurdles. No. Yes. I think she had. No, Gabby Thomas is the 200.
Yeah. That's the Harvard student.
Okay. Yeah. I want to say either there was one of the girls had a major injury or something like that. So that last year with it being postponed definitely helped them because they were able to train and get, you know, back to where they were or even better, you know, strengthening those bones or whatever, those ligaments, tendons, all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, you watch Twitter, I mean, you look at Twitter and you just like, oh gosh, what happened now? Somebody's trending, somebody's saying something off the wall. Like, what's the newest one, Keita?
Sha'Carri. Y'all miss me yet? No. Ain't nobody watching. Nobody miss you, boo. I mean, I understand that you feel like, you know, but I mean, I ain't missing nothing. No shade, but I ain't really missing nothing. Like, to be honest with you, it is what it is. You know, not concerned.
Right. The responses to that message was something like, "Wow, you real petty. Wow, somebody in her camp need to control this. She needs to not have access. She needs to not be, you know, posting things like this." You know, some people looking at it like, "Oh, you real about it. Okay, you throwing shade."
And this is kind of off topic, but it's a one-off, but it's not really a one-off because it just goes into what we're talking about right now. And I had this conversation with a coworker friend before. You can definitely tell the difference in entertainers, because right now you're an entertainer. You're entertaining. You can tell the difference from entertainers from when we were growing up to now. Like, let's take Monica, Brandy, Beyonce. You never seen them come out except for, you know, the whole
Monica Brandy thing, yeah.
Yeah. You never heard them come out being petty about crazy stuff, and they still don't. They still don't do it. You don't hear about stuff until they have an album come out. The only time you know Beyonce went through some stuff is when the album come out. You be like, wait a minute, like this for real. They keep their stuff hush. I don't care how they feel, it's hush. Everybody now, whatever's in their brain coming out in Twitter fingers. So it's like they have no filter about what
IG Live.
Right. So they're not understanding how much you can. And it's like right now I feel like you can't damage your brand right now because everybody say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, you may say what you want to say, but then you still got to worry about them trolls coming after you because people gonna be like, yo, why are you even talking like this? Like, what's the point? Like, whatever. And then you get mad, now you're going back and forth with somebody that you really don't need to be going back and forth with. Like, it's crazy.
It's different times. If you really want to take it all the way back, let's go back to the 80s. Olympics, 80s. FloJo and them. All the stuff that they would talk about, all the stuff, like even before that, when Black people really couldn't compete or they had so many obstacles to daggone get through to get to where they are.
Right.
I forget the black runner. They did a movie on him. Crap.
Come on,
Oh my gosh.
Jesse Owens.
Yes,
No,
I think it's him. But one of them,
That's the one. That's the one that went to. He did the German Olympics.
Yep, I think it's him. Yep. Like when you see stuff like that, they still go after what it is that they love, and they don't talk mess. No matter how many times somebody coming at them in the moment, they just put it in. They put it on the track. They.
I mean, not saying that they haven't gone through stuff, because obviously we got a movie. People was there.
But I'm saying in that moment.
Right. And they use their voice. Even at that time, he used his voice for racial and political purposes. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't shade the next runner or shade. I don't know. I don't know. But
it is Jesse Owens' story. Yep. It's called Race.
Right. So it's just a different time.
It is.
And you can tell which ones, like, you could tell because even when I look at IG, Facebook, when it comes to our own peers, we following certain people in our age group barely say anything about what they're going through. You may think they're saying something, but they're really not. They're just posting dumb crap.
Like our people that we know closely. You're saying, not just everybody in our age group.
Right.
Okay. Got it.
We know they're not really that. We know what's going on behind the scenes. You just never know it.
Right.
But the younger people, they'll tell you everything under the damn sun. Like, yo, are you kidding me?
Their whole bank account is out. They post exactly where they are.
Everybody they slept with.
They post exactly where they are. They show all the craziness that they do on a day-to-day. Like the biggest thing that I saw, and it really is so embarrassing to us as Black women, was Spiritual Word posted.
Oh, yesterday?
Black women at a brunch spot or a restaurant or whatever.
I was just hoping it was in Atlanta.
I was hoping too. I couldn't see because
I didn't know where, because they didn't post the city. They was on the table twerking, and the white lady was just like this.
Yep.
Recording. I was like, see, look at this shit. The stuff that they did to us back then, showing off and our butts and making us shake and all, just showing us off for the world to see and make a mockery of us. We doing that shit to ourselves, and it's like, why the fuck are we doing this? Why?
Them, not we.
No, I'm just saying,
like, generalizing, but I'm like, because you about to catch me doing
why you on your ass in a fucking restaurant shaking your tail with a fucking dress? Sorry. Yeah. With a goddamn dress on. Like, are you serious? I don't want to see that.
It ain't even a dress. It's not even a dress though. The sis had, it was just so far up. Like you could just see everything that was. And then they got mad. They got upset, angry because one of the Black owners, remember that one? Said, no, there's no dancing here, or whatever the case was, no twerking in this establishment. And you want to catch a case because there's people who are running a business, and you will taint that brand by doing the things that you do and posting and tagging the brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, so that's what they do over there? Okay, we ain't gonna go over there because that's not the type of vibe I want for this event that I'm pulling out. Like, no.
Right. And my thing is, there are Black people who aren't uppity or who aren't so far removed that it shouldn't be a problem that they want a nice establishment for their patrons to come to. Like, Black people want nice stuff too. Stop taking each other's stuff down. Like, no, stop doing that. Like,
it's never gonna change until, because again, remember the 4 levels of Blackness I said? There's 4 levels. It might be 5 now, child. But you got the super wealthy who don't even remember where they came from because they so up there, right? Then you got the, I don't know, us, I don't know. Then you got the poor people, and then you got the super ratchet. I mean, nigga. Like them.
Just acting ignorant as hell. Why you gotta be acting like that? You ain't gotta do all that. That's the thing.
They are the ones that are causing all the issues, and in my mind, all the issues and stuff when it comes to police. And I'm not saying, that the things that police do is okay. I'm just saying there be some people who just be doing ignorant stuff, that you can't do that in this space, and you can do it with them right there.
Because there are videos of I've watched right? And I ain't saying that you don't have the right, but there in this day and age, shut the hell up at some point. Just shut up because you're just making it worse because you already know when it comes to us, their defense is up. Okay? They already see us as a threat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't go talking back. Don't touch them because if they feel like you can touch them, curse at them, they feel like they have the right to do anything they want to do. That's the thing. Just calm the hell down. Don't be getting in their face yelling. What's your yo? Just chill. Because at the end of the day, I want to go home.
Facts.
Listen, I'm not doing that. Hell, let me tell you something. I'm surprised I got away with some crap with a police officer a couple years ago. He still gave me a ticket. Yo, I was going down Marietta Street. Yo, I had to use the bathroom, right? And I bust this left out, skirt, and the cop was coming at me. He was like, he pulled me over. Whoop, whoop. I was like, he was like, he was like, what was you doing? You almost cut me off, almost hit you. I was like, I had to go to the bathroom. I said, he was like, and I was I'm literally getting out of my car. I'm getting out of my car, headed to the building. He was like, and so the other cop, 2 white cops, the other cop looking at him like, yo, you really gonna get her a ticket? He was like, yes. I was like, well, here's my license. I'm going to the bathroom. The bathroom came back and got that damn ticket. So it's just like, you know, in the moments I get it. I was just going to the bathroom, but you know,
and that moment, that was look. At least you had the, and I ain't saying like the white guy had your back, but you know,
he was like, "Are you really gonna get her ticket?" He was like, "Yes, I'm giving her a ticket." I mean, I was wrong because the way I took that left turn, and he was like,
"I can see how you did it with your arm like this."
Yo, you know me how I drive, like yo, I'm out, like get the. I couldn't find it. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, I gotta go. Funny.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, to go back, you know, to the topic, even though it's still on topic, like he just said, it's just there's certain things you just have to bite. Certain things that you just got to hold your tongue because not everything that comes to mind needs to be spoken, right? Mm-hmm. In this day and age, especially with you being like a super high, what's the term? Almost a celeb, maybe a celebrity now, like you walking into celebrity life, you just need to kind of leave that to your publicist. Mm-hmm. You know, your public relations, that whole crew, let them talk about whatever, let them fix it. You coming out trying to defend yourself, you making it worse. Mm-hmm. Because you trying to get every person that comments negatively, you trying to go after all of them. Mm-hmm. And now you falling into that trap because that's what they want. They want you to get in that. They want to see you come out that element that you claim. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So why do that to yourself? Yes, you got suspended. It's been all over the place. Everybody knows what you did. You had people who had your back. You had other people who didn't. Mm-hmm. You know, you got people blaming you, you know, or saying stuff like, oh, you let the US down, blah, 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. But you know what you were going through. And you don't really have to explain yourself. Mm-hmm. And that goes for Simone Biles. That goes for Naomi. What's her last name? Osaka. Mm-hmm. You got to pull out because your mental health is more important than anything, anybody. I don't care. Entertainer, celebrity, y'all are humans just like everybody else. Y'all hurt like us. Y'all bleed like us. Y'all have family drama like us. Mm-hmm. Okay? You just have a little bit more money and a little bit more people to help you get through the thing. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's it. But at the end of the day, if your mind ain't together, you're not going to be good for nobody. So there are times when you got to walk away from big events. We call this episode 156, Feel the Dreams. Mm-hmm. Because everybody has a dream to do something. And some people get to literally walk into that dream. And that was Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri probably had that dream for a minute and had her ticket. And as life will do it, as life will have it, life will throw you some curveballs and see what you gonna play. What card you playing? She picked the wrong card. And that's just how it goes. That's life. Mm-hmm. But all you can do is Okay, say, all right, I messed up, and move differently to fix it. That's it. It happened, whatever. Everybody knows, everybody, I'm on Front Street, whatever. But to keep going at it, to keep letting it linger, to keep,
adding fuel to the fire.
Thank you, that. Because how many times does something happen, right? By next week, people don't forgot about it. Until you come back and keep talking about it, you keep making it relevant. Like social media is come and go. Oh, this is the hottest topic right now. Oop, okay, that's over. Oh, dang, you saw what happened to someone.
Cause watch. They're gonna leave the baby alone this week. Watch. If he doesn't say nothing this week, by the following week, people gonna be to forget what he said, child. I'm trying to say it.
And the crazy part is, a lot of people had some good points. They're like, so let me see. So Madonna came out and said what she said because it's the LGBTQ thing, right? But and I'm not trying to say that the LGBT community is not important, because they are. I'm just saying, like, other people was like, well, y'all didn't go so hard for Black Lives Matter. But that social media, people gonna say they gonna
go hard for what they want to go hard for.
Exactly. So you just gotta focus on yourself. You and your crew, y'all on the same foot. Just keep pushing that. To get the world to change, that's a big feat.
We've been trying to get the world changed since
the world got started.
Since Jesus went on the cross, and you see what they did to him. You hear me?
Child, listen.
They still crucified him. You hear me? He died for your sins.
And didn't do nothing. He voluntarily said, I'm going to take on all y'all mess. And we still do mess.
Listen.
I'm just saying.
Feel me?
I mean, he was the person with the cleanest slate ever.
Yes.
But that's
the sacrifice, the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. But you got, like I always say, social media is good and bad and beneficial, depending on how you use it. If you want to feed into that negative stuff, you go right on ahead and keep going that way. But daggone it, that's how your life gonna be. Because I know you gotta
follow the algorithm.
All I know is the minute I see something I don't like, that I don't agree with, that I'm not feeling, I unfollow. Family, friend, I'm not following. You start posting like all this reckless mess, and I ain't got time for that. I don't want to see that on my timeline.
Matter of fact,
you start following me? Yep, sure did.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can find out how your mindset is, people. When you go on TikTok and you start liking the same stuff, and then all you keep seeing is the same stuff popping up on your TikTok.
That's why
on your timeline. That's where your mindset is at, because it's basically feeding you what you like. So if you like a whole bunch of depressing things, that's all it's going to give you is depressing things. That's why I only like comedy stuff. Because I be in here rolling on Saturday night. It's like, yo, they is stupid.
It's crazy. I get tired of looking at fashion sometimes. I'm like, dang. But all I like is fashion, thrifting, and all that. I get tired of it sometimes. I do, because I want to see some comedy. So that's what I go to the Explore page for. Or thanks to Keita, she sent me something. I just be cracking up. But you got to use your platform to your advantage and to do good. I mean, I can't stress it enough. But at the end of the day, you grown. You're gonna do what you want to do. We can't tell you what to do. We can't control your actions. We can't control your moves. But all I know is I can do is control this here, right here. This here girl, right here. I can't control Keita. She can't control me. She can give advice. I can give advice. If I take it or if she take it, that's our what?
Prerogative.
Thank you. And that's the word that I was trying to say. And that's how you know.
It's my prerogative.
Look,
hey,
you got to know.
Hey.
But I did want to touch on, to go back to the Olympics, and then we'll close it out, is the need for an audience. Like, how much do you feel the audience impacts or has an effect on entertainers, on comedians, on gymnasts, on runners, on swimmers? Because swimmers, they don't know who they are. They can't see nothing. But that's my question.
My thing is, everyone isn't built the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to take that into account for everybody on this God green earth. Everybody's not built the same.
Right.
Everyone has different. People have performance anxiety,
so they can't have people.
Either they can't or they can.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Simone, I think we forget she has ADHD or ADD. Is ADHD? Well, I think it's ADHD. So she may need that crowd to drown out her own thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because she probably second guessing herself. Because she, like, when I went back with the few events that I did see, I'm like, yo, why does she step out like that? Or why does she go out like that? Like, she don't usually, that usually doesn't happen. It's like she literally 2 weeks ago or a few weeks ago was nailing all of these stunts. She didn't go outside the lines. She was sticking everything like it was supposed to be stuck. Like everything was good.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she going out like that? And I didn't understand. And I'm like, well, damn. So when she went out for mental health reasons, I'm like, okay. And then somebody brought it to our attention, like, yo, she got ADHD.
Mm.
She needs that crowd. She don't have the energy she pulling off of because some people need that. But some people, they have performance anxiety and have stage fright. They don't need a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
They just, okay, well, shit, I'm good. Like, ain't nobody here to see if I mess up. Like, I can just do what I want to do. It's not a lot of pressure. Everybody has pressure different ways. So it all depends on who you are and how you what's the word I'm looking for? Perform.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and that's where I was going to take it. Keita said it plain and simple. For me, I don't know. I guess it depends. When I was running track, I don't hear nothing. I'm focused on like the peripheral, like who's coming up. I can feel you. So I'm going off of that. You know, all I'm saying to myself, get it. Get your arms up. Come on, release. Look, relax your face. Because when you run, if you see people's cheeks moving and listen, like, you want everything to be loose, nothing to stop you. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So in track, I didn't need no audience. Now, if we go to the modeling part, look, the audience is necessary because you're going to see me do this turn. You're going to see me flip this thing. You're going to see me. Okay. Like, I can't hear y'all. I can't when I'm walking in my zone. But when I get to the bottom and the end of it, that's when I hear y'all, because I'm like, all right, we got the step in, we did this. All right, we're gonna make this turn real quick. Okay, hit it, cool, bang. Like, after I finish, I need to hear, I need to go. So I think it depends on what type of performance you're given.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, there's some spots where you can't make noise, like golf, I want to say. Like, there's a moment where they don't let you scream, and you know, there's a time and place for noise.
Mm-hmm.
It's so quiet when they're like, yeah, now he's stepping up to the
here's Tiger Woods. He's on the 18th shot. The wind is going at south, it's blowing at southwest by the southeast. The weather is favorable. Here he goes. Boom. Oh Lord, hole in one. He got it. He won Wimbledon. I mean, not Wimbledon. The Masters. He got it. It's like,
so the part where they're like,
right. It was a birdie.
I'm like, to this day, I can't play golf for the life of me, but I would love to be in that oh gosh, what's the word?
Arena?
Yeah, I guess the arena will work. And that I just want to be a part of that because it's a certain type of people that play golf. And I'm not saying I'm after money, but I'm saying them people smart.
They got connections.
Connections. So I'm trying to get over there.
The deals go down on the golf course.
Hello. That's what I'm saying. I need to get cool with somebody. And you know, I heard that there is a black golf course. I'm pretty sure we got black everything, but I didn't know that. But there's a black golf course. I don't know where, but there is one. Because I think there was a black guy who wanted to play golf and wasn't allowed to go to certain golf courses. So he's like, I'm just make my own. And he bought like this big, huge land and built it. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't know where. But yeah. But this is Field of Dreams, episode 156. Look, stay in your lane, speak positively, and follow the things that's going to motivate you and make you better. Don't stay in the nasty, negative stuff because you're not growing.
And take a break when needed.
Hello, you better log out.
Because, honey, I wish I would have listened to that myself.
Yeah. And look, every day you can change. You can change an hour from where you was the hour before. Okay. Dang, I was real crappy. You know what? Let me get my head together. Okay, now that was 9 to 12. All right, from 2 to 3 we're gonna be on our A game. And then you can't say at the end of the day that it was a bad day because you changed it. So you got the power to change your day no matter what. And can't nobody come over here and tell you the same. Don't let people tell you that you the same person from when we met. Don't do that. Because you're not watching what I'm doing well in. You watching where I mess up. And you trying to highlight that stuff. And I ain't here for it. You ain't going to keep me down when I'm moving forward. You better get this word today on this August 1st, on this here Sunday when you see it. I don't know what day it is, but it's on that Wednesday. What's that, 2, 3? The 4th. Okay? Anyway. Hello. Close us out, Keita. Close us on out.
So, guys, just in case we didn't say, because I know we didn't, if you're watching on our YouTube channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so when we drop a new video, you will get it on your timeline. Yes. But anyway, it is Sunday. We'll see you on it would be Wednesday when we upload this. But have a great day. Enjoy. It's your girls Miss B and Keita, 415 Podcast, and we out this joint. Back to school, kids. Back to school.
Down south, that is. Because the New York and New Jersey folks, look, we got to September after Labor Day to go back to school. Okay. All right, y'all. Be nice. Do something good. Peace out.